This week, we're going to be working with events and event handling, and we are also going to be taking a closer look at the browser object model. So you're going to want to read through chapter 6 and then definitely work through the chapter 6 key concepts. And in each of these sections, there is a video link at the top that you can watch that explains everything to you. But basically, we are going to be learning a couple new ways of handling events. So far, we've been using the HTML attributes, and there are actually better and more standard ways of handling events, and that's what you're going to be learning today. So we're going to be using the DOM property for events, and then we're also going to be using event listeners and event handlers. So we start kind of by going through an overview of events. And we take a look at the old way that we have been handling events. And these are all interactive examples for you. And if you want to see them on separate pages, I have links for those too. And then we go through the new ways of handling events. And you'll see it's kind of the same example over and over again, but the coding is different. So the video at the top will go through all of this with you, or you can just kind of read through. Totally up to you. But once we get done with this, then we talk a little bit about the event object. And again, there is a video that will go through and explain this for you. And this is just kind of a subset of events. Here is a full listing. So you can see that this list is much more extensive than the previous list. Oh, and I should show you in this list, you'll notice links are in here. So if you click the links, it actually refers you to the W3 schools page that will teach you a little bit more about that particular event. So knowing all of these event objects, there are examples that I created that are actually using them. So you can kind of see how you would go about using those in code. So here's like a little snippet of it, and then this is a separate page. And so you can kind of go through and look at those. And then we get down here to the types of events and examples. And again, there's a video for you to watch and a very comprehensive listing of both document object and the browser object model. And again, links for you to select and learn more about. But as you can see, there are a large number of these. What I did was I kind of went through probably some of the more popular ones. And so you can see we've already used set interval and clear interval, but this gives you some background on those. And here is the time. And this is the code that created it. And if you click on stop time, it does clear interval. And again, we've used that in the unicycle exercise. And so you guys can kind of go through here and play with these little code examples. And I think it is pretty self-explanatory, kind of how they work. Here is an interactive example for you that goes to a different page. And as you go through here, you'll see there's just a whole lot of them. And then we get down into here, into a little more probably fun example where something similar to what you guys are going to do on an assignment, where we are handling events as well. And so here is the example. Here's our little friend Zeppo, and you can see the X and Y coordinates. You can make him dance, so he's going to kind of look spazzy, make him stop. Okay, but that code is here. There is a video that explains it as well. And so if you guys do have any questions, let me know. I did try to put videos in here to explain absolutely everything. And then once you're done looking through that, you're going to go to the programming assignment, which also has videos. So for this programming assignment, you are going to start with a file that I'm giving you. Right now it has HTML events, and you are going to be converting those over into DOM. You're going to be using one DOM event, and then you're also going to be using some event handlers and listeners. And so to help you, I did create a video showing you how to complete this in a similar page. So it shows you how to do this task, task 2, and task 3, which uses anonymous functions. Okay. And I did it on a page very similar to Windchill, just to kind of help you guys out. Then we've got working with DOM events and properties. This is a program that you're going to create that's similar to the Zeppo example. And here is a video explaining the code. This is the same example that was in the lecture demo. And then finally, you are going to create a page that works with some browser object model events and properties. And so I want you to use all of these, not just one or two, all of them. And I've got separate pages that give you examples of how to use these. And if you want to incorporate them into separate pages, you can. If you want to put them in one page, that's fine. However you want to incorporate that, that is okay, as long as you have them labeled correctly and linked into your assignment page. And then this is how you are going to be scored. So that is the assignment this week. Hopefully you guys will have fun with it. We are getting into some funner coding topics. And if you do have any questions or if you run into problems, please let me know. Make sure that you transfer your page to the web, because I am going to need to view it live in order to do some troubleshooting. Have a great week.